Ooh, 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 ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Zenless Zone Zero lovers, enjoyers, and enthusiasts. Welcome back at the prime time of the witching hour. We are finally on time for the newest Zenless Zone Zero drop, the newest reactionary series content video on Hugo. Now, much to my surprise, and this might mean something that I thought was wrong, we are reacting to Hugo here, and my capybara is probably blocking it. But it's not his character trailer we're watching, because I believe we already reacted to his teaser. Now, let me just make sure about the naming conventions here. But I thought Hugo was going to get 2 videos. Now, I think he still might, but yeah, no, we got his character demo. Okay. So usually what we get is a character teaser and then a character demo. So I guess for Hugo, we actually never got a teaser. Huh. Okay, so never mind. I rescind my current statement. Excuse me. Ooh, we don't want to see that video. This is where, for Hugo, I think he still might get 2, but instead of a teaser, we just got the demo, which is usually the big one, and then that would have been his only one if he wasn't getting a teaser. But we're here now for his EP. We haven't gotten an EP in a hot minute. You know, I'm kind of stupid for even going off this, but let's see the last EP that we actually did get here. So we didn't get one for Vivian. Before Vivian was Trigger. Trigger didn't get an EP either. Even though we had this weird Starlight Night EP, which I thought was for Billy. Maybe it was teasing 5-star S-rank Billy, but it wasn't. So that's not really for any actual character that was coming out. Anby didn't get an EP either. Evelyn did. So Evelyn was the last real one to get an EP, which is quite interesting. So either way, sadly this means Hugo doesn't get more than 2 trailers. And that usually means how much, in my opinion, time and effort and blood and sweat and tears that Hoyo actually put into the character. Either way, though, he is getting 2, much to, well, I thought he was going to get 3 with the CP, but it turns out he's getting 2 because there was no character teaser. Regardless, though, that means, in general, Hugo is, I would say, kind of run-of-the-mill. He's not going to be crazy like MIYABI, because we always know if the character's good, they get more than 2 trailers. This is where Hugo's only getting 2. Now, in general, this is where we kind of did finish our Vivian drip marketing coverage because we did roll for her, and I won't spoil the surprise. I'll let you guys watch that. But I really, really believe Hugo and Vivian, while they're going to be good, they're definitely not going to be bad, they're not going to be anything crazy when especially Yishuan is on the horizon. So I won't say too more because this is actually a long EP. This is like about 4 minutes, which I'm shocked at. I don't think EPs are this long. How long was the Astro one? Let me take a look here. The Starlight Night one was 4 minutes, but that one near the end was kind of nonsensical. The Evelyn one was 3.5, and again, towards the end, it's mainly just, you know, them finishing up everything. Did MIYABI get a EP? Yeah, she did. Okay, hers was 3 minutes too, so this looks to be one of the longer ones, 4 whole ass minutes. And the name, Destin et Malediction. I don't know if that's French, I don't know if that's some other language, but definitely not English. It has an accent. So either way, let's look at Hugo's EP. Let's see where we're going. And this time, instead of putting it in the beginning here, I'll say it at the end because nothing really is going to change. If you've seen my other Hugo reaction, then you'll know kind of how I feel. I'm just going to reiterate it here at the end. But either way, let's get started. Let's see what's happening. And from what I can see here, I'll just warn everyone right now, if you're not caught up with the story, this could potentially be story spoilers. I'm caught up, so I'm fine. Let's take a look. Oh god, we're in this room. This is when he took the drugs. Oh my god, that's his mom! I think this is French, I honestly don't know. So this is gonna go over his whole lore. Oh my god, look at him! He's suffering! Oh my. Look at them, they're all laughing at him. Oh yeah, so they're really gonna go over his whole lore, bruh. His sister. Wait, no, that's not his sister, that's Vivian. Oh shit. Oh. Oh my god, look at that crazy. That looks like the Torii from Genshin, holy shit. Oh my god! That has to be Vivian, there's no way. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was actually his sister. That's where they blamed him. So yeah, this is just re-going over the story. Wow, his backstory. This has to be French. There's no way. Oh! The graphics are crazy. He has blood on his hands. Oh no, he's just a puppet. Oh, I think that's his dad. Oh lord. Or maybe it's his dark self. Oh. This shit looks crazy. Oh, look, that's what he meant fucking Lycon. And Jack, I think that guy's name is Jack. Damn, they had no money. Oh my god, they're stealing together. And Jack's old too, and he's still doing this shit. Look at them, they're a family. Oh my, this is so nice. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh no. He heard. Wow, they're actually reusing some story stuff here, but they're using it very smartly. Oh no, this is where he broke.
Now I know you never changed.
Oh, I think that's his evil self. Oh no. Thought the other one was Vivian, but I was wrong. Oh my god, look at them. It almost looks like they're turning into ethereals there. Oh my god, why is his shirt undone like that? Okay, yeah, it was his evil self. Ooh, the Ravenlock blood! Bruh, she legit looks like Vivian. Oh my. Maybe that's why he took Vivian in. It's so funny because Lycon gives him that and it's a chocolate coin. Hey yo! Why are they making this shit sexual though? I mean honestly it's endless. Why am I even asking that? Oh, is he gonna break his chains? Oh, his shirt! His shirt! Oh! Oh! This is after he got his character developed. Why is his abs out? What is this? What are these poses, bruh? Nah, this is crazy. Why is he showing his washboard abs? Oh my god, there's the scythe. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, they're kind of going crazy with this shit. Oh, yo, he's choking himself. Oh my god, we went right into his chest. What the fuck? Wow, okay, damn. Oh, wait, there's more? What? Oh, look, he put his shirt back on. Oh. This just reminds me of Naruto. Oh, is that him when he was a kid? Damn! Okay, wow. Alright, I'll be honest. The amount of effort and, like, stuff they did here, like I said, they did reuse some story stuff here. Like, right here, this is from the, well, not this, but some of these parts right here were from the campaign. Excuse me. But overall, like, there was a lot here that they did. Holy shit. And I always say this. I always say Hoyo's trailers, graphically, choreography-wise, story-wise, they're always really good. And this is nothing new, right? I mean, this might be adding, like, slight context here and there, but I don't think anything here was new. We just got it visually of Hugo's backstory. And we saw this all in the campaign already. It was told to us. But now we have a nice visual to go along with it. And honestly, this is where the song was cool, especially the part where it was like, life or death, da, da, da. I really like that part. They did it a couple times. Let me see if I can find it here. Where was it? Here it is, here it is. This part here where it's like life or death. I really like that shit. Like, ooh. Oh, 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 oh. And then we fucking go into his chest. This is where I was thinking about it while we were watching it, right? The more and more I think about it, the more and more it's like, okay, how often do we get a male character, right? A male 5-star. It's not often. So this is where maybe that's why I think they went so hard on this shit. Because, again, they went really, really hard, like, more so than I thought they would. And I'm like, man, he's not a girl. You know, he's not a crazy, like, lore powerful person. He's kind of the last character of this current version before 2.0, sure. Which, again, I think is more of a bait, especially if you don't have lighter. But we'll get into that. But this is where, like, man, You would think he's getting like 5 trailers and he's going to be the most OP shit next to MIYABI with the amount of effort they put in here, at least from my point of view. This is where this was really fucking good. Again, they added so much. The visuals were great. Even the song I actually liked, even though I couldn't understand most of it. Thank God we have the subtitles. But man, this actually surprised me. I didn't think it would be this good. Wow. Kudos to them. So I guess just kind of at the end here to say my opinions on Hugo. Do I think Hugo's good? Yes. So here's where we're going to go into the criteria. Meta gameplay wise, is he good? Meta wise, he's going to be pretty good. Rest in peace, Ellen Joe, man. For all you Ellen Joe enjoyers out there, let's hope she gets buffed or something, because at least that's what they're doing in Star Rail. But man, he's going to be the new premier ice unit. Now, is he going to outdamage MIYABI? No, probably not. He almost pulls out damage kind of like, in my opinion, like Jane. Even though he's not an anomaly unit, he's an attack unit. This is where his totalize, the way his kit works, it gives you like some big fucking nuke damage, and I like that. Now, sadly, even though I like it, and his gameplay isn't too bad too, like I don't mind it. I was trying it out, especially when I played the campaign, and soon we'll get his test run too. His animations are good, they feel clean, they look nice. He's really, really a cool character. It's just I don't have lighter. So that's the first problem. Meta gameplay-wise, I actually think he's pretty decent. He's going to be good meta-wise. Gameplay-wise, he feels nice. But we'll get into the major problems here. But number two, his looks. I mean, you saw it here too. They were showing off his washboard abs. He's more twinkish, right? He's not like burly man like fucking, well, Ben isn't even a man, but he's not big and burly. He's not huge and brolic. He's very lanky and like thin. But he's still pretty muscular, you know. He's like a model. He's like a runway model. So look-wise, I like his whole motif. I like that he's dressed as a gentleman and almost looks like a vampire. I really like all of that stuff. Look-wise, I think he gets a pretty good score from me. Lore-wise, I mean, you even saw it here. They went over his lore here, so kind of big spoilers too, especially with the lyrics. The lore was pretty good. I actually liked his lore. I like how he went through character development. He was basically, I don't want to say the main character, but like the duo main character. A little bit with Vivian, a little bit with Phaethon. But in the most current story quest, he really did get development. He went through his own problems. We saw him go through it. We saw his interactions with Lycon, how like, you know, they left off on a sour foot and now it kind of got a little bit remedied, I would say. I think his lore was honestly excellent. And his looks aren't half bad. Everything about Hugo is great, except the fact, and here's where number 4 comes in, the secret criteria number 4, his competition. Not just his competition, but who he needs in his team. So this kind of relates back to number 1. If you don't have lighter, it's gonna, I think, feel rough. It's gonna be fine. It's not gonna be like undoable, right? But I feel like it's gonna be, for those of you who understand the reference, in Honkai Star Rail, it's gonna be like having Acheron without Jiao Cho. You can do it without them, but it's really, really gonna be noticeable if you have them. There's gonna be a stark difference, I feel like. And the biggest thing, not only do I not have lighter and I don't want lighter, but the biggest thing is Yishuan is on the horizon. If you don't know what Yishuan is, then you're probably living under a rock or you're new. She's basically going to be the next MIYABI. She's going to be OP. She's going to be good as shit. Hugo's cool and all, but again, in my opinion, he's a bait because these characters are probably going to be almost too good to skip. It's going to be hard to skip them just from an argument basis. It's the same thing for MIYABI. When MIYABI came out, she was literally so good. It doesn't matter if they have ice weakness, ice resistance, whatever, anything. You go MIYABI and you're not doing bad. So that's kind of how the cookie crumbles, and I think that's how it's going to go with Yishuan. And I like that personally, and that's a whole other conversation if that's good or bad. But overall, because she's coming out, because we're on the cusp of 2.0, and because I don't have lighter, I would have liked him, and I still will maybe do a 10 shot for him, although now I'm really questioning it. We definitely got to see as time goes on, but man, this shit was pretty good though. On its own, this trailer was amazing. The character's probably going to be great, and if you have a lot or you really don't care about Yishuan, you're mainly just, you know, a waifu husbando enjoyer, I think he's going to be a great pickup, man. And it's really sad. It's really sad that I don't want him more, slash all the stuff that's coming really, really soon is going to basically eclipse him like no tomorrow, I think. I think it's just a little bit tragic, but I'm not too hung up over it because, again, at the end of the day, even though I do like him, he's a guy. So it is what it is. Either way, though, this video was amazing. It was great. I loved it. I hope you guys loved it too. And if you didn't, let me know. And you can come watch me live at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. Hope everyone enjoyed. Eee!